Okay, dear students, welcome back to the financial management class. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Our today discussion is about the double declining method of depreciation. In other words, we may call it declining method of depreciation. Declining method is the most popular method of the depreciation, and if we use this double declining, the term double with this, so this is mostly usable method for the tax purpose within the organization. In today class we will have a good discussion about double declining method of depreciation. Data استهلاکی نزولی په دری کې هم ویل شي او یا په دو چنده کمول د استهلاک دا میتود په نوم باندې یادېدلی شي. Dear students, let's to have an example about the question, and let's to prepare the double declining method schedule. Dear students, consider we have the same question that we used, the same data that we have used in our earlier example in straight line method. Also we have used this data in our depreciation through makers method, and today we will use the same data in the double declining method of depreciation. We have the same data from ComAir. The ComAir manager is entrusted to prepare the depreciation schedule for one of the machinery. So the machinery cost is 100,000 rupees, and the residual value of this machinery is 10,000. Please do not confuse with this term residual value. That the kabar qiymat ya qiymat dagma chi warta weli shi. It's also called salvage value. It's also called the book value, but at the end of last year that we expect that we will sell this asset at the end of last year of depreciation with this amount. And this is the useful life. The useful life of this asset is 5 years. Now dear students, let's to have like for example the chart for depreciation. First of all, we will write down over here double declining method of depreciation schedule. So we are making the double declining method of depreciation schedule. So let's to develop the chart. In this chart we will have around about 6 columns. So now I will draw 6 columns over here. See dear students, we will draw over here 6 columns. So each column will have its own title. This column is for the years. The second column is for the beginning book value, we may call it. The third column is for the double declining rate of depreciation. We will take that rate. And the fourth column is for the annual depreciation expenses. And dear students, the fifth column is for the accumulated depreciation expenses. Okay, sorry, very good. And the last column is for the book value of the asset. So let's to prepare it a little bit quickly. This row is for the purpose of titles. So we have the dear students, we have like for example year 1. we have dear students year 2, we have dear students year 3, and we have year 4 and then 5. Okay, good. Now dear students, let's to give titles to each line. This is the year column, and this is the we may say the book value. The title over here is a bit different than other methods. Book value at the beginning of year. And this is the rate of depreciation over here. Rate of depreciation, rate of DEP. DEP stand for depreciation, rate of depreciation. And this is dear students this is the annual depreciation expenses. Annual depreciation expenses, and this is the accumulated depreciation expenses. This is the accumulated depreciation expenses. And then we have book value at the end of period. Book value at the end of year. Okay, good. We have done about the depreciation chart by using the double declining method. We will go with the same way. Like for example, this is year 1, so we will write down over here. This is year 2, so 2. This is year 3, so we will write down over here. This is year 4, so this 4, and this is year 5. So we will make the useful life of this asset is 5 years. If you remember, see over here, useful life. So for all these 5 years we have like created the year 1, like for example the year 2, and like for example year 3, year 4, and year 5. So this means that within 5 years we will completely depreciate this equipment or machinery. Along with this, dear students, we have like for example the cost of the asset. See, the cost of asset is 100,000. So this is year 1, and in year 1 the cost of this asset is the same 100,000 rupees. We will write down over here 100,000 rupees. This is what the cost of the asset. Let's to write down 100,000. And we may say that this is the beginning value of the asset in year 1. Okay, so next step is we should prepare we should find the rate of depreciation. So let's to use formula to find the rate of depreciation. Okay, dear students, see over here, you can find the rate of depreciation by using the straight line formula, straight line method formula. So what is how we can find the straight line formula, how we can use it? Remember, dear students, that the straight line formula was annual depreciation expenses is equal to यानी मसावी दी कलाने द इस्तेहलाक कीमत मसावी दे दसिश सरा. Remember, Okay, good. Remember that our annual depreciation expenses formula is cost of the equipment minus residual value, or we may say the salvage value divided by useful life, or UL. We may also call UL. We may also call RV. So dear students, what is the amount of this? This is equal to, so see, let's to put the amount. Amount here is, consider that we have, like for example, cost of the equipment is 100,000, and the salvage or residual value is 10,000 over here, 10,000. The useful life of this equipment is 5 years or 5. Okay dear students, one thing which is important over here, the double declining method do not consider, it does not consider the residual value. So we shouldn't minimize the residual value. We should directly divide the original cost of the asset upon the useful life of the asset. So see, we will not consider the residual value in our calculation. Do not use residual value. See, I will make this residual value cross. This means that we will not deduct the residual value. This is not the way through which we can deduct or minimize the residual value from the asset. So what we will do, we will directly divide the original cost of asset upon the useful life. So see over here, let's to divide the original cost. So this is again equal with the amount. See how much it is equal. This is equal with the 100,000. We haven't deducted the 10,000 from it. Divide by 5 years. So when we divided this, so then it is equal to 20,000 per year. And I mean 100,000 divided by 5 is equal to 20,000. 20,000 is our annual depreciation expenses. What is this? This is annual depreciation expenses. Now we will take and we will find the rate of depreciation from it. So how to find the rate of depreciation? Find the rate of depreciation by using straight line formula. Okay, formula. So see, we will find the rate of depreciation and we will use the straight line formula. So how? We will take the we will divide S dot L depreciation rate masavide is equal to, what we will do, we will take this okay, very good. So our rate is equal to, this is what the annual depreciation expenses divided by useful life. So now see dear students, it is equal to masavide the sashisara. Consider our annual depreciation expenses, we have found it through formula. This is our annual depreciation expenses. So now let's to put the annual depreciation expenses is equal to 20,000 rupees. And what is the useful life? It is 5 years. So when we divide this upon this, so it is equal to, see, let's to use the calculator. So see, we have 20,000 divided by 5. Sorry, we will not divide this by useful life, we will divide by original cost. Sorry, I have wrongly communicated the formula. So this is not the useful life, this is the original cost of the asset. So what is the original cost of the asset? Original cost of the asset is equal to cost money by divide. Okay, so the cost of the asset is equal to 100,000 rupees. So then it is equal to this divided by this. So please use the calculator. Calculator tell us that 20,000 divided by 100,000 is equal to 0.02. So our answer is 0.20. This is the rate of depreciation, but in straight line. Thus this is the straight line rate of DEP, depreciation, this 20. Okay, very good. Now what we will do, multiply, third step, multiply the rate with 2 and make it double, make the rate double. In other words, we may say make the rate double. So Amiratra double making. Which one rate? This one. This rate. We will make this double. So how we can do it? Let's do it over here. So we have the straight line rate of depreciation. We have the straight line of rate of depreciation, and we will multiply this with 2. So it is equal to, this is equal to, straight line rate is asharia 20 zarbe 2 masawi ba asharia 6, or you can see over here asharia 2 is our rate. So asharia 2 zarbe 2 is equal to asharia 4 ya 4. This is what the rate of double declining. Now we have found the double declining rate. This is what double declining rate. Double declining rate of depreciation. This is the double declining rate of depreciation. Okay, dear students, see, this is the double declining rate of depreciation. This is the we have done this formula in 3 steps. This was the step 1. This was the step 1, and step 1 were this one, annual depreciation expenses, straight line formula. We have used the straight line formula. This was step 1. This was the step 2, and this was the step 3. We have done this in 3 steps. Okay, if you are like, for example, if you cannot understand this, let's to make a bit clear to you students that this is the formula 1 or the step 1. Okay, good. This is the step 2, and this is the step 3. So we have done this in 3 steps. Okay, if you cannot understand this, so you can use the simple formula. What is the simple formula? Simple formula is like, for example, now here we are using the simple formula. Simple formula is in this way. See, take the digit 1 and divide it by useful life. हर कदर के यूजफुल लाइफ पोशा शुमा में तो कि बामू इरा तकसीम कनी by useful life इरा तकसीम कनी. So we will take the digit 1 and we will divide it on the useful life of the equipment. So see how we can do it. See Masabi here I will write down 1 divided by useful life u dot l. So this is equal to Masavi, and we will again have the same thing, like for example over here. So divide 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 is equal to 0.2. Masavi chand mesha asharia du mesha ya asharia bis. If you cannot understand it, so please use the calculator. So 0.2 multiplied by 2 is equal to, please use the calculator for the purpose of the 1 divided by 5 is equal to ashariyatu. So my point. Now when you found the ashariyatu, so what is your next step? Your next step is multiply this with the 2. Multiply with 2. So this multiply by 2, this to do over here. The star nishan ki shuma mein bhi nahi, nishan is zarb asta.